the Sports Tab Final Series, right here on the wide world of sports.
Hi there, thanks for joining us for Channel 9's Rugby League coverage of the Sports Tab Final Series. Today, we come to you from Olympic Park in Melbourne, where the home side the Melbourne Storm play host to the Canberra Raiders. What a great season for the Storm so far. They finished third in the competition proper. However, a loss last week to the Sydney City Roosters now sees them in a sudden death situation against the Canberra side, which was white hot last week against the Manly Sea Eagles. Joining us in commentary, Gary Freeman, welcome, Wiz. What about this game today?
I reckon it's going to be an absolute crackerjack game. The two fullbacks will be at each other's throat all day long. But firstly, let's have a look at the form today, Paul. Of the sides over 98, you can see the Melbourne side have played 13 games at home. They've come away with a convincing 9 wins. The Raiders, of course, played 13 away games. Very disappointing, only 6 wins there. Daytime record, both sides look like they want to play in the daytime. Out of the Melbourne side, they won 7 out of 9. The Canberra side won 11 out of 17. The last time these two sides did meet, Melbourne were the winners, 16-12.
Let's have a look at the goal kicking now there. Brett Kamala kicking at 50%. He's more of a stopgap kicker though, as is Tony Martin, who hasn't much of a go. One of those players will kick today because Craig Smith is out there, normal kicker. David Furner, another great year for him, 68%, a very handy goal kicker. And the leading players sideline, Aaron Moore, Craig Smith, Glenn Lazarus for the Storm, and for the Raiders, Laurie, Daley and Mark McLennan, the main players out today. Well, we mentioned Glenn Lazarus. He's been out now for about 6 weeks with a bad hamstring, but they cope pretty well without him, the Storm.
Yeah, they certainly have. They've led by example with Tawa Unikau, Mark here up the front, taking the ball forward for them all day long. Let's have a look at the Melbourne side now. And you see there Robbie Ross is their fullback. Guy out is on the wing with Bye. In the centres is Bell and Martin. 5'8" is Scotty Hill. Halfback is Kamali. And their lock forward, Tawa Unikau. And he's in great form too. Russell Bowden is there in the second row with Mark Kent, Kearns, Roitery, Richard Swain is Olga, and the coach of the air, Chris Anderson.
And the Canberra side, some players back for them, so they're nearly at full strength apart from Daley and McLennan. Mullins is the fullback, Nagus back on the wing after injury, Vautin on the wing, Pearson and Wiki in the centres, Croak is the 5'8", Ricky Stewart the halfback, in great form as well. Bradley Clyde suffered a knock last week, but he is playing. David Furner and Kennedy in the second rows, Brand and Hetherington in the front rows. Simon Wolford is the hooker, coached by Mel Meninga, who's done a pretty good job. And a player to watch for the Melbourne Storm today, Tawera Nikau.
Yeah, Tawera Nikau's been leading by example all season. He's taken over the captaincy. Very, very good with the ball. Likes to offload the ball with that big right arm. Gets it around a couple of plays. He sets up Marcus By here, gets Granada. This is a magnificent driver. The big thing Canberra got to worry about with Tawera today, he gets too wide of the ruck and he can't cause some havoc out there.
And the player to watch for the Canberra side, Lizzie Vainikolo. What a season he's had. Look at the size of him. He's absolutely a monster. And he loves to run over the top of players. He's very elusive for a man for his size. Only 19 years of age. And he is one to watch today for the Canberra Raiders. He'll have a big game. Who do you like, Wiz?
Well, I like Melbourne, but I'll tell you what, this Canberra side have got a lot of these stars back. They're going to be very, very hard to beat here today. Well, I'm going to go with Melbourne because of the crowd. The weather's not too good. It's a little bit like Canberra weather. For me, it's Melbourne.
I also think Melbourne will win today. I spoke to a few of their players before the game. They were very, very nervous last week. They felt that they played their game a couple of days before the game on the training paddock. I think they'll win today. It's sudden death. It's the Storm versus the Raiders. Your caller is Andrew Voss.